Let there be peace and love on this planet, in the heart of all beings. Welcome to Satsang. I suggest that those who are behind Sharda and the chair, you come near, or I don't see your faces, you know, it would be lovely to see. You don't move, they will move. Yeah? It's okay? Because you came, so let's see faces at least. Sasha, I don't see well. Ah. What do you don't know? It came to me that I often see a misunderstanding, an unclarity in surrendering, in the word surrendering. It looks like one surrenders his mind, or one bows down to the feet of Ramana, thinking, having this unquestionable thought, thinking that the mind will be so blessed, so pure, that it will melt into that, what I am, what Ramana says, indicates, into that. It's not that. Surrender is giving up the mind. Let it be gross, let it be sattvic, means light. It's to give up the mind. So, of course, when the mind is too crowded, it doesn't want even to do that, and is not interested anyway in this subject. But know that this enlightenment is a subject the mind cannot comprehend. It is not for the mind. The mind doesn't go there. It disappears there as reality. So don't waste your time too much now, so much, in being busy to fix your mind so that it is so pure that you could bow down and then you melt in two. No. Just give up. Just have the guts to give it up as it is, as it looks. It frees you then from it as it is anyway, unexistent, not real by nature. But to have that for a fact, to realize it, you have to give up something which doesn't exist. But as you don't trust that, you have to give it up. And don't forget that a mind doesn't appear if there is not a person who is there, a I which takes himself for somebody. So the mind is, I have a mind. The root of the mind is the rising I. The rising I, meaning with attributes. I am this body, I am this mind, I am what happens. It happens to me. All this story, all this movie. So what looks like a tremendous act of trust, just to make it obvious what has always been there, still, if it is not obvious, that immense act of giving up is needed and done in a split second. Anything you want to say, please do. Any experience you have, I would like to hear. Any doubt? Any state which looks real, but for some reason it's just not here now. Just see by yourself. That will make the satsang. Yeah, you get the mic. Hey, Ganga.
I'm there.
Yeah, you are there.
Yeah, I'm here.
It's
I cannot imagine, it's also not imagine, but...
I didn't hear. You what?
You don't hear it?
I hear, but I didn't hear.
No, okay, I try again. You were talking about this to just give up the mind.
Give up the mind.
Yeah, but I cannot. How can I give up the mind? Because the mind is there. Can you?
Yeah.
It trusts my thinking, of course, because I cannot. It's not me that can do it. I cannot do it.
It's a concept also. Huh?
Yeah.
I can do it is a concept. I cannot do it is a concept. It's a thought, you see, and you are enslaved with thoughts. So the thing is, you have not to realize yourself. It's already realized. Yet you still believe your mind. So, for example, that thought comes up, and you hook at it, and you ask a recipe how to give up this mind, isn't it? So if you were just keeping quiet before catching anything that the mind presents, what happens? What? No, I want to...
Yeah, it's quiet. It's still...
Yeah, but it would be better not to say it. You just be that. Because you see, if you say it still, okay, maybe it's true, you can say so, but you then catch the word stillness, a thought, and then again you are in your mind, and that's why the stillness doesn't stay. That's why it has an image of stillness, a concept of it. You see, a thought makes concept of what is. So, to keep quiet doesn't mean to keep quiet in the mind. It means don't play with your mind now. But as you feel you are the mind, just follow this indication. don't catch what presents itself. Don't reject. Let it appear under, there is no control about that. Let it disappear. From where can you see that? That you are. Yeah. Yes.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
When you say see it, when I'm very much taken by something, pain or frustration or anger, I don't see it. I am it.
Yeah.
And you say see it, but I'm so taken by it that...
Yeah, but who cares when and what? The moment you are aware of what's going on.
Yes.
So I am angry, for example.
Yes.
Okay. So, I am angry. Is it not an expression?
Yes.
So, what is aware of that? From where this could arise? Tell me.
You see, there is a misunderstanding or confusion in me. I think...
Yeah, but you don't do what I say.
Yeah, right.
First do what I say and then we continue.
Are you saying that something is seeing it?
No, but now it's
Yeah.
spoiled. What do you say next? What you wanted to say? Tell your difficulty. What
The
is that?
difficulty is that I have an understanding that it shouldn't even occur, or it shouldn't even be there, it shouldn't even arise.
What, the mind?
And,
You want to stop the self to express itself? Why? Who are you for that? Who are you for that? What do you think? Everything is the self. The self expresses itself. Why should it? If it was not expressing itself, it would not be there to know if there was a self at all. You see, we have a concept of enlightenment. And of course, we always read stillness, peace, total bliss, eternity, all the absolute. You see, that only I am, and I am dancing out of joy and peace and whatnot and freedom. You see, we have images. It's true. It comes from the truth, let's say. But if you fix the expression, it's a concept. You have a concept of enlightenment because you work with your mind. That's what realization will never be through the mind. Never be. You can have a gross mind, of course, gross mind, how can it be enlightened? You can have the most sattvic, sublime mind, you may not even be able to be enlightened if you still believe it's through the mind. You cannot touch the mind for a split second. Try. Don't have an idea of what it is. It's already there. If you want to keep an idea, you will be arrogant. Oh, I will accomplish this goal, which is not there now. I will accomplish it with seriousness and most blessing and merits and whatnot, turning around the mountain also and coming more and more to Tiruvannamalai. I forgot what I wanted to say. Which is a truth too, it gives merits. But I tell you, in the end, what are the merits for? to finally be so helpless that you understand it's not about the mind. It's not about the mind. Maybe you need tremendous merits to hear that. But ultimately you have to hear, give it up, the whole thing. Whatever you know, whatever you acquire, what you believe of yourself, give it up, the whole thing. Keep quiet for a split second. What's that? All the rest goes on changing. All the rest goes on changing. And when it disappears, even what we thought that's it, that's fixed eternally, when it goes, still there is something there, and you will be wise enough not to try to know what it is with your mind. You don't touch your mind. You just be it. You just be it. And it's there now. Why do you hear your mind? You will not attain it by your mind. You will not attain it by your experiences, by your feelings. Oh, I feel this enlightenment. No, feeling too much. It will go, and then where you will stand? You will search again.
Thank you.
You see, if you are in satsang, if you are attracted by that subject, which is no subject, it is your own, don't waste time now. You have nothing more to learn, nothing more to hear. It has been done. It has been done, otherwise you would not be sitting here for hearing this. You would not be attracted. You would like to get something, to do something. So, please, anything. Don't be shy. The mind is universally working the same, in duality. So, don't be shy. Just finish off if it is still needed. Yeah. Yeah.
About this finish off, you told me one time if I don't start again, I don't need
to finish off. Exactly. So you got a good pearl. Swallow it.
Yeah.
Show me your start. The mind will start and will end. That's sure. You are the mind?
No.
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 No. You see, we all have dreams, ideals, that this person at least would show up a bit better. At least a little more saintly, little bit more recognizable as truth. Eh ben no. Some will do, some because it is like that, and most of us not. I think I'm not a bad example for that. Don't worry about the person who still is going on functioning.
I a bit understood that the me cannot wake up because that what is awake is beyond that. So when I sit there, I close my eyes or not.
Where there? Where here? You mean? Where you sit? Where? Ah, where you sit? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Then I close my eyes mostly and let go all when this device wants to get hold of something. I just try to open the hand again, and even this thing which wants to get rid of this thing, I want to just, I open my hand again and again and again. Kind of an openness occurs and kind of peace occurs, but I cannot hold that during the day because then the emotional stuff or whatever becomes so agitated that there is kind of room in the back, kind of here, but it is overrun by what is seem to happen.
Yeah, but you see, the confusion is that one speaks of that with the indicated qualities of peace, silence, stillness. You see, that is a way to describe what is beyond or what is prior to all this manifestation, yeah? And after, for some reason, we want to apply that to the person. The person will feel it, will experience it, but no. The person can experience peace too, but you have to admit that it will be temporary and it will never be permanent. Never for the person. You see. So, when you just meditate, first of all, I wonder what you do with the meditator.
I try, well, when I see a meditator, I ask, okay, where does this thing come from? And try to even go deeper.
Okay, you don't have to go anywhere. That's better. Don't go anywhere. So, okay. But then you see, that is the opportunity of the split second to be freed from everything. Like I went this morning to the Virupaksha cave. Of course, when you enter the cave, it is a symbol of there is no manifestation here. And for some reason, you can also experience that. Okay? It's the best condition for it. You go out. Oh, monkeys, whatnot, it was hot, and you see. So we always confuse. We speak the attributes which are only indications, but still the attributes of what you are, we want to apply to the person. The person, if it was hot in the Virupaksha cave, he will come and say, and so on. And then what? You are thinking that you are no more yourself? This is the drama. You are always yourself, but the manifestation will be always different. And of course, since you have been a seeker, since you have been meditating, you know zones or levels of all this mind, which are quiet and deep and sublime and whatnot. But you have to admit, it is like the pendulum. It was active and tormented. Now it is silent, but it is still the mind. It is in the duality. And you would like that the pendulum stops there? How can it be? A duality is a duality. So, who you are is not touched by duality because the duality appears, but it has no root, it has no reality. So leave it alone with its own movie. What to do? You don't lose yourself. Okay. Don't make an effort to fix this manifestation. It's arrogance. Nobody is enlightened. Only that is.
Looks like one concept is made this search and one idea, one concept made the whole searching, the whole search.
Yeah, sure. The concept, I am that person born. I am born. What is born? Body, mind. Okay. In the movie, this person is born. Okay, but the movie is possible to be seen because of a screen. It was the image of Ramana. But it's a very good image. Does the screen lose anything? Is it not a screen anymore if there is no movie on it? If there is a movie on it? If it ends, the movie ends? No. That is realization, if to try to express in words. It's nothing else. It is not to acquire states. Amazing, yes. Yes, the mind, amazing. Keep quiet. Yeah.
Ganga Mira, I am lost at this time.
I'm just, I tell you, I'm just Ganga. It's for the papers that I am Ganga Mira, because there are many Gangas. Okay? I'm Ganga, okay.
Something that I didn't see at this time is I had an experience of that.
You had an experience
Yeah.
of that? Okay.
It happens like this.
Spontaneously, I mean, out of the blue, or you were searching?
Yeah, I was searching, but when it's come, it was so natural, you know. I can be nothing, and it's appear like this many times of day. But it's my understanding of now. My mind attracted.
Yeah, catches it.
Catches it.
Yeah.
Because and I didn't see at this time that catches me, and now it's gone. And I know nothing to do because I really understanding the space of who appearing. But at this time I am in it's difficult for me to speak in English.
Yeah, it's okay. French?
Yeah.
Si c'est trop difficile, tu peux parler français, on traduira, mais essaye en anglais quand
Yeah, I
même.
will try.
Okay.
I feel, I understand in the same time that just let's happen what it's happened and be one with it.
No, it's complicated.
Yeah,
It's not. Listen, first of all, I don't know if you ever came to satsang before. I mean, to any satsang, did you? So you heard about that. Okay. But one thing I see, you didn't hear enough, that once there is a moment of let go, you have not from then to listen anything from the mind. You have not kept quiet. So it became an experience. It became, let's say, an awakening. But it's not here now. There is trouble because you listen to your mind. Yeah, but what is to be heard in satsang is not anything about realization. You are already realized. In satsang is to hear, from now, I'm not going to listen to my mind. I'm not going to listen to my mind. Let him say, oh no, you are not yet enlightened because, and so on, and then it's a train of arguments. Or let it be, I am free now and that I can do whatever I like. You don't listen to your mind. Then there will be no but. But it's from the mind. He's very happy you catch the bird. Oh, he's so happy. Again, he will tyrannize you. So what's here now?
Some fear, I think.
It's also the mind.
Yeah.
So, okay, fear appears, maybe. You are not this time. You will not get me this time. I'm not touching you. You have to acquire a strong background of a right direction, you see. A strong background. You can acquire it quickly. You can take years for it. Who cares? It's worth. You have to get strength. Your guts have to be there, you see. That's why it's so precious. It's so precious. Otherwise, you make it an awakening already, quite a blessing, an awakening. Oh, I've seen bats, and then, so you see. Okay? Next time, you will do well. But we never know when next time comes because we don't know how this happens. We can tell, of course, in satsang I can provoke a lot of intensity, one-pointedness, to give up what anyway is unreal, but as we believe so much in it, we still do it. I give up this mind means next when I present it, I don't listen. And then in the end, you are left with what? And don't allow the mind to comment. If it comments, doesn't matter, but you don't listen. That is supreme detachment, you see. Nothing else. This is supreme detachment.
The sensation, it's the same of the mind.
Of course. Of course.
I am afraid about my sensation, because sometimes it's so strong.
Don't be afraid. They are more strong because you are afraid.
Yeah.
Don't. What can happen to you?
So nothing can be done in a way.
Nothing can be done, you are it. But you see, you have to honor that. Means you have to be up to your words. You have to be up to your words. You have to honor it. By being it. At the same time, you see, it's better to speak paradoxally. There is absolutely nothing to do, and that would be a sentence one, everything has been realized, seen, let's say, or whatever. It's true. Once you are not yet there, do the maximum efforts to give up this mind, not to follow the mind. Depends who speaks. Huh? I've seen some teachings who just spread, oh, nothing else to do, there is nothing, no effort. It's a pearl, but it's, you see, banalized because it's thrown in where it will fall, into a mind. If you say, there is nothing to do, it's not spoken to the mind. If you say to the mind, good luck, then you will again take all the directions of this samsara, of this illusory reality, and be lost and search. So. If there is the slightest unclarity or whatever, please express it. Yes.
Ganga, I always come to the same thing and it's not clear. It's struggling, it's there. I trust in what you say, that we are not the person, but I feel that I am the person, I can't see it. And it seems that all my effort is in the person, wanting to be free from the person. And then I lose, I don't know how leave the doer, because I am working on the self-inquiry and I don't know how to release. Give the doer.
And why don't you, for example, just now, leave aside the idea you are a doer? Why to be hypnotized so much by this mind? You are not the doer, you are the doer, you are not the doer, and you are not the non-doer. So you understand that language? So don't conceptualize anything. Don't. And just function. And you will be a doer in the world, doesn't matter, as it was, as it is inscribed in this personality. I'm not that. I know, it's in the movie. Even if I forget a while, it's part of the movie. I'm not that. Could be simple. You see, the problem is that it's deeply rooted that we have to accomplish, we have to attain a certain state of enlightenment which we read in the books. No! It's not that. Even though they are the truth. But if the mind reads it, he owns it, and he wants to attain that, he eventually can even reach there for a while. And then he will be at loss. Because it will not be kept. You see, those scriptures is really out of, I would say, beauty, compassion. It cannot not express itself. It's a song. It's to inspire. Look, my dear child, don't burn into this hell of the world. There is something else. There is something else. It is to inspire, to catch the same flame. But don't make an idea of what it is. Don't make an idea. Who knows what it is? The mind will never know. He's quiet about it because completely surrendered. What to know? I disappear as reality. And yet there is a total authority of obviousness. Cannot understand that. So, to trust the mind is a problem. Yes, please. Yeah. Go there.
Good idea. But I want to tell you
Yeah.
a story that happened after we met
Okay,
years
yes.
before.
Yes.
I was lying at home in my bed and I was asleep. I woke up and I had to do self-inquiry. And I was thinking the words, who am I, who am I? And then these words became a feeling. There were no more words. It was just a feeling. And this feeling was very curious about this question. Everything began to sink deeper and deeper and became more quiet and quiet and quiet. And then everything implodes. The whole world implodes into something, I don't know, I wasn't there. Afterwards I had to describe it as life without being alive and consciousness without being conscious. So I don't know for how long that went on, and I was there, but not the usual I, the usual me, my personality, but something else, quite different. And then I came back, and the world came back. It was a feeling like really coming to the surface again from some deeper ground. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I was there and the world was there, but with many holes in it. Not as compact, seemingly compact
Sure.
as before.
Yeah.
Anymore.
You described
So,
quite good experience, yeah.
After that, when I was walking in the forest, there was this feeling, this knowing that I am in this body, I am out of this body, and actually this body was moving with me in myself.
Yes.
You can describe it.
It's well described.
Difficult.
No, it's well described.
And on another occasion, after that, I was sitting quietly and somebody poured water into a glass, and my view went into this glass, into this water, and suddenly all the space, the whole space was golden, somehow, golden light, somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And that was me. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it was not me who was seeing this golden light. There just was space.
Mm-hmm.
Just space. And that's what I was, what I am.
Yeah.
I don't know, just simply the space.
Mm.
So I couldn't say I saw space or I felt space or anything like that. It wasn't like that. I don't know.
Time and space is in the manifestation.
Yes.
It's in the mind, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
So from my point of view now, there's still little personality, little Johnny with maybe some vasanas, I don't know. And actually the only wish that remained is that Arunacha or Ramana is doing the rest, taking the rest away. So that's it.
So you saw that it was a deep experience. Huh? You got several times an experience
Yes.
of something else, but still an experience. There was still an experiencer, that is the trouble. And you would like that the experiencer disappears as, at least as a real thing. Yeah?
I don't know, now I wouldn't describe it as experience because here is the knowledge. When I think about it, then I would say I make it to an experience. But when I don't think of it, when there's no thought of it, it's just what is, what there is. So I wouldn't
So
say
what you want that Ramana removes what?
the rest of me.
Yeah, because you still go to your thinking. And there is something too much. Why you go to your thinking?
It just
Because you
happens. It
cannot-
just happens.
Because
It
you
just
cannot
happens,
do
and
otherwise.
sometimes I believe in the thoughts. Sometimes
But that's
believe
what
in
I
the thoughts.
say, the mind, because there is still I. You see, there is still an experiencer. And that gives, with its power of a sense of existence, you see. This is not questioned yet. All the rest has been, you have worked, you self-investigated, but you have not questioned who feels that, who knows that, who has a map of what is and what is not, who has a concept something should go and etc. It is somebody. It must be I, even if I has been transformed. Because with deep experiences, of course, it's no more the ordinary I before, yet there is a mix of it. Still I, as a person.
Yes. little bit.
Okay. Now, why don't you really do what Ramana indicates? Who feels all that? Who knows all that? There is something too much. Who says that? I. Yeah?
That's the point. From my point of view, I cannot do it. I cannot make it.
Why?
It either happens or it doesn't happen. I cannot force myself to inquire.
Yeah,
It
but that
doesn't
is
work.
the best way to escape also, my dear. The mind is very cunning.
Yes.
The mind is very cunning. You may not do this way, but how you will do then? You just will go to Ramana. What you do to Ramana? Tell me then. You want that he helps you to remove. To remove what if you don't present anything? Because your arrogance hide it.
It's not that I'm not trying to do it, but I just feel, I know.
No, but give up your mind, okay? I'm not trying.
Work in progress.
Huh?
Work in progress.
But you say you don't believe in progress. The mind is rebel. If there is anything too much, just bow it down. Who cares what it is? It is not real anyway. And don't make it an experience. Who cares if it is space, extra space, beyond space, prior to space? Who cares? Nobody wants to hear. We have all the scriptures who said things. We don't need new scientific or metaphysical or poetical way to say. Nobody is better than the rishis in that way. We don't need any knowledge, isn't it? What is not here, just now. It's not it. And as everything which is presented goes on changing, then it's related to what? What is here now? Just here now. It's always just here now. And don't take what is presented. Otherwise you will be misled. Even if eternity, no, I got it. You don't go there. You don't listen to your mind. Otherwise you will be misled.
So, Ganga, I tried in English how to play this movie in a job or in relationship. Because
Play. You have to play in the movie, otherwise the movie will be it will stop. I don't care about the movie. Some have a light movie, some have a heavy movie, some have a whatever. A spiritual movie. Yeah, but it's not under control which movie we are in as a body-mind. So don't be busy in the movie. Who sees the movie? I wonder who sees the movie. I am the seer, I'm that which sees the movie. That's what I am. And don't put it in the movie. In the spiritual movie, it's put like that. You see, I am space, I'm this. No. Okay, this is the movie. Okay. But what sees the movie?
that's all. That's all.
If you honor, yet. Yes, that's all. But you need guts not to catch your mind again, huh? You need to really, I wanted so much to be free. I honor that. Yes? In the movie there is time and space, identification and non-identification, and yogis are there also, detached, and saints, and teachers and students, and the life. That's the movie. Satsangs. That's a movie. But there is only one spot somewhere in the movie where you need it. You see, as a seeker, you need it to hear the truth because you want that, or freedom, whatever, liberation. And then that spot throws you from where you are, from where you never left actually, but you never thought so. That's all. And the movie continues till you die. And it is not a sign of more enlightenment or not if the movie slows down and is quite, saintly and quiet, or is just ordinary. A movie is a movie. Who cares? We have not to try to become anything. Otherwise we can do, but it's in the movie, in the dream. Nothing to do with liberation. Yes, please.
Yeah, when I meditation with open eyes, when I feel no eye, no eyes, nothing, it's only emptiness, and I am the emptiness, there is no duality anymore. So this is still came from the mind, or I am really free from the mind in this moment?
Must be that it is in the mind, otherwise you would not ask me this question.
Thank you.
Doesn't matter. Now you know.
But I feel me on home in this space, yeah?
Sorry?
I feel me in the home. When I'm in space, I feel me, I feel the home.
You feel the, experiences can be expanded. Yeah, why not? It's still an experience, isn't it? Even to feel I am nobody is an experience. It's not liberation. It's when you keep quiet. Keeping quiet is keeping quiet. Nothing comes to be worth to catch. Yes.
I would like to ask a question about anger. I don't know how to formulate. I will try to.
I'm not a good person for that. I can't be angry.
Yeah, that helps.
Not that I'm proud of it, but this personality is like that. Okay, what?
So when there is fear, a lot of fear sometimes coming, and out of this fear, anger comes. And then in those moments, probably in the mind, I hear, like, you're not the self. Like, that I'm still a seeker.
No, you change. You say, who is fearing? Who is fearing? Don't go, I am not the self. You see, it's not true. So you try to go back to the source of the feelings. Who is feeling that? Tell me. Who is feeling that?
The anger and...
No, yeah. Who?
The mind.
Ah, it's abstract. No, okay, but be more precise.
It's, anger is here, and fear is
But
manifested.
who feels it? Who?
Person.
Yeah, but you don't say person. You say I say a person. You have to raise I to say anything. Try to see that. I. Who feels that I? You see, you have to try to see that by yourself. It's important to say I rather than personal. It's more abstract. It's already away because who sees a person? It's I. It looks like quite intimate, no? If you say I. No, be with this I alone just for a moment now.
I who feels anger and...
Yeah, whatever it feels now. Huh? Be with this I alone. Alone.
I want to cry.
I said alone.
I don't understand.
Yes, you
What
will.
do you mean so much?
You will. Alone means don't add anything to I. Can you? You say I cry. Remove cry. What remains?
But I don't want to see the...
I don't want. Okay. Remove. Don't want. What remains?
Nothing.
I. Not nothing. I say nothing. Then where are you? Again, you search in such a bullshit way. Say I. Dare to say I. I alone. Do that up to tomorrow, or up to next, and then you speak. Try to be with I alone, not long time. Don't worry. A moment. 2 moments. 3 moments.
Slowly.
Not slowly, it's just to be alone with I. Okay? Already, you don't want to do it now. You can start now.
But can you show me how to... Can you... I don't know.
I don't know. So we spoke of don't know or of I? Tell me. I. Okay. Now try to keep this I to remain with I alone. And whatever comes on it, you don't look at it. I alone.
Feels very strong, this I.
Feel. I feel is very strong. Remove feel very strong. Remain with I alone. Yes. You will understand. You see, I is rising, I is rising, rising I. How can it stay alone long time? Or it will catch something like all the world does? Or if we want wisdom, we let it disappear in its source. بس.
First, when I make it, I stop to meditate on the spot.
Yeah.
And I see that the eye, he has a liking for it. I can see it.
Yeah.
Today I was in the Shiva temple and I went where Ramana was, and I was among it. I couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
I cannot do anything about it.
It's nice. What is the problem? This person is attracted, does those things. Beautiful, why not? Who are you? Who are you? You are not at the temple now, so you lost yourself? This is not up to somebody, you see, to decide, I want to live this way, I want to live that way, I do those things. Who cares? Who cares? That is not into anybody's hand. It happens this way. Okay? Nothing wrong with anything. Now, if you think, if you believe, I get more doing this thing, then we can speak. Nobody has a watch here, huh? What is the time, please? 4:45. You see, I asked time. Nothing today? Nothing? Why? Why nothing today?
Everything is okay.
What is okay? Something is okay?
Everything.
Everything is okay?
Yes. I have to ask. If you want me to ask, I can invent something.
I wonder what you would do. Okay,
in
tell
this case, I have to play with my mind, but you told me not to do that.
Yes.
So I follow your instructions, and now everything is
But
good.
you see, it's a paradox. I invite very much to express the questions or whatever looks like important to, even though you know it's the mind.
Yes, you told yesterday, I remember.
Okay.
It was very interesting dialogue now.
Yes.
You heard, and I noticed that probably can be not so clear when you say stay alone with the I.
Yes.
The one can hear it in the wrong way. I mean, like...
It's probably not clear. Do it. Let's see if it is not clear.
When you say, if you stay with the I, don't add anything to it.
Sorry?
Don't add anything to this I.
Don't what? Don't add. Yeah. Yes. Okay.
This I will subside. It will disappear.
No, we have to see. Let's see.
Yes, I see it
Yeah.
clearly. Though there is an I who sees this clearly, you see. The I immediately, in the very trying to stay with the I alone, there is new I born.
A new I?
Yes, in the next moment, new I born who is trying to stay with the I alone. And it's,
You always want a wife or what? You always want a wife?
Not wife, I.
Yeah, I know, but another I is a wife. No. No, alone. Little bit, I mean. Alone. Because that's a thought. Then you don't stay with I alone. You think, oh, there is immediately another. If you think so, it will happen. I'd say, don't catch that thought. Let I be alone. How long it can be alone? How long?
Not so long.
Yeah, but where do you go when you say not so long? You can go in catching something,
Yes.
or you can go where it disappears.
Yes, I can go there or I can go here. And naturally it happens that I catch.
But if you want to be free, This natural, you will not care. You will be stronger than the naturally.
That is the question probably. Maybe I don't want to be free. Maybe I want.
No,
to
maybe you
else.
like to be a seeker. It's a nice life.
No, not so nice.
No, you start to be fed up. Okay, that's a good sign too. Okay.
It's quite boring.
Yeah, but not enough. Get more bored and more fed up.
Okay.
Then it will be nice.
I will try as soon as possible to get completely fed up. I hope
Be better seeker, more serious. Really, do what has to be done, and then we see.
I'm very much,
Committed. I know, but still there is some space of enjoyment. Be really bored and exhausted. Then you come to me.
I will try to do my best.
Yes, try to your best, yes. Work more, do more duties, do many things. Practices, go to all the things you have to do. And then you come to me.
Okay. So I don't have to come next satsang?
It's your choice. It's your choice.
Okay.
It's just to say that to be a seeker becomes also something. It's enough, huh? But you are not very old. You can still go on a few years. But there are many old seekers here. Enough. Really enough.
But
Hasta
really,
la bandera.
Really, do you think I can do this choice to stop?
Of course, if you want freedom, and you know that the way you do doesn't lead to freedom, what you will do? Quit. If you are courageous, if you really want freedom, of course. Freedom doesn't come. Let freedom come whenever you like. I cannot do anything. I put on to your feet. No.
No, it's not possible.
I never sang in my life, I tell you. What?
I'm trying to do my best to be serious seeker on you.
I know.
Distracting me.
Yes, I know. I am meant for that. I am meant for that. You have to suffer a lot as a seeker. It's normal. I also passed through that because I thought it was the way. And then suddenly, paf! You have to know it's not a style of life. It's my birthright to be free. I even hear, I've not even to realize it's that. But I listen to my mind. That's true. I'm not going to listen to my mind. You have not to do something else for freedom. Probably you have to do a lot before to come and see the value of this. This I agree. But if you see the value, the truth of this,
So, is there anything like if something else except freedom catch my attention, catch in the mind, then do I have to be clear about what it is exactly, or it's not important? What do you think? If I have to to find out.
You have not to make analysis and all that. No.
Because clearly something is there what is still catching my attention, except of freedom. Something I want from this mind.
Okay, that is your problem. Okay, now you know. This is my hindrance. You delay by that. Okay, it's clear?
But I don't know, I'm not sure what it is.
Maybe there is nothing then.
Yeah.
Maybe there is nothing. Who made you believe there was something?
Probably it is an idea that there is something, just an idea that there is maybe something interesting, but
don't follow any idea. Don't follow any idea.
But I think it's not only an idea, it's like it's a belief that...
But it's the same. A belief is where? In the mind. And if you feed the belief, is very strong, looks like very real, like the belief looks very real. Drop it.
I can drop it when I have such an intention to drop it, but during the...
Don't care. Whenever do it. Doesn't matter. Time, you see, movie. Time, you have no power on this time. But whenever you wake up yourself, oh, what am I doing? I'm lost. Stop. It will always be like that. The split second is what? You think that suddenly there is so much space that a split second can happen? No. It's always when boom. You see? When you are struck by what you have to do, even though you are already that, but when you know where you are stuck, and then you just give up. You just give up. Huh? And let not the mind invent another difficulty. This play of the mind is infinite. Because when you solve what you said, for example, something else has to be solved. And then when are you free then? You think there will be a time before you die that you will be free? This mind is unfixable, infinitely manifesting. You have not to fix anything in this mind. You have just to see, I'm not the mind.
You mean you always see you are not the mind?
I don't need to see always, I am not in the time. I saw it radically. It's enough. It is enough. It's not a state. But where is the need? It's not a state. It's not like a fixed state. I am enlightened and the movies. It's not like that. You see, the mind has to understand, so he has images. I cannot express, nobody can, but at least I know what it is not. And I know very well what not to do also, or which indication to give. I don't tell you catch something, catch this practice, catch this enlightened idea. No, be freed, be free. What is freedom? Is not to be a free enlightened, is to be freed from beliefs, to be free, to be what is, in spite of birth and death, starts and ends. You have not to become free. You are freedom itself, not the person I see. For that, you don't listen to your mind.
You say you don't listen to your mind, but it looks like a practice actually.
Once.
And
You can call it a practice because you want arguments. Do it once.
And when?
Is it a practice to do it once?
No.
Ah,
It's not
it would be dishonest to say so. And if you think it's a practice, you are free, then what? Keep quiet. But as you don't believe,
because I tried.
I know, but you don't try well.
Yeah, show me how to try well.
I'm trying to show you.
You never touch your mind.
Hmm?
You never touch your mind.
Of course I touch, that's why I was a seeker.
Yeah, no. After that, I mean.
I don't have this idea. Not touching or touching, it's gone. This is the beauty. You see, I have not this problem. Before I had. Terrible. It's not a problem. I don't listen to the mind. Do I touch the mind or not? I don't listen. I react. This body reacts to circumstances, that's true. Not in a way one would like it does. But I don't want to go there. In the appearance, you see, how can an individual be expressing what is? I mean, it's totally cuckoo. We are already all expression of the self. Why suddenly an expression in this form, any form, would express more the self? What is this strange idea? And it misleads us, you see. I agree that in the movie our Ramana looks like the best example. But in the movie there is always good and bad, best and worse. We have not to become like Ramana. It would be a wrong idea. We have to see what he says. That's all. His destiny was this way, that his destiny is that way, all is fine. Okay? Okay. And you didn't want to speak to me. My gosh.
So I told you I can invent something, so I invented. You asked me to. Because I don't believe in anyway.
You don't believe in what?
In what I said. It's like I clearly see it's all that I said. It's all an ideas or beliefs. I could not to touch it, but you asked me to express, so I expressed it.
And how come your mind does still do this kind of things?
It's talented.
Huh? Is what?
Talented.
Talent! So we have a talented one. You have a funny husband. Okay. Thank you very much.